BTV Europe. This is where you hear every necessary information and first-hand information and the classified information. Great Biafra from me. From here, it is good evening. I greet every Biafrans around the world. Today being the 18th of October 2024. My name remains Mazi Lionman Lioni, your comrade. I hear from Obiungwa. Obiungwa is in Biafra land. Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, you are highly welcome to this very program today once again. Let me start from the issue that is surrounding Nigeria government and their shenanigans. As we see, most of you may have come across what Nur Ribado have said, revealed to the world, and this is one of those things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have also done by revealing some certain things concerning the engagement of Nigerian state and their participation in some activities that is unhealthy to her citizens in Nigeria. Let me use the exact word of Nur Rubadu. According to him, he said that many arms being used for terrorism and the crime is originally belonging to Nigerian government. I don't know how many of you have seen this particular write-off from the Nuru Rubado. This is one of the Inakakus officials in Nigeria revealing this thing to the public. But what I noticed is that most of them, the muster they have created in the north, in the northern part of that Nigeria, is consuming them. And this is why we have also cautioned our politicians, whom some individuals, some elements from the north. When I say element from the north, I mean the Fulani politicians trying to teach our own politicians how beneficial or what they can benefit from insecurity. This is how the insecurity in the north began, and this is how it got to established to the point that it now run out of control, that everywhere in the north is full of insecurity. You see, this is why IPOB have continued to shout on top of their voice, trying to educate our people, try to educate our politicians as well. Because, free money is always sweet. But in times of what you are getting, though many politicians rely on what they will get, without having a true thought of what will be the end of what they have gotten. When they have gotten it, am I safe? Am I really safe? My children, are my children safe? Are my people safe to enjoy this particular what they may have gotten? You see, I understand what Hope Uzodinma is doing in Imo State. What Hope Uzodinma is displaying in Imo State, insecurity everywhere in Imo State, is part of what the Fulani politicians have taught him. And Hope Uzodinma have enjoyed that particular ideology because since he entered, they have keep on allocating money for insecurity for him. They have keep on allocating money, which the governor of Enugu tried, but I don't know if God really touched him. He stopped a little bit, which Soludo tried, then it took break a little bit. I know many governors who have tried this particular idea, but I strongly believe because of the voice of IPOB, trying to let them know that we have no other place. You can never destroy your own house for selfish interest and you have it back again. No. To establish criminality is very, very easy. recruiting boys, using them for criminality to get what you want. But the problem here is what you should be thinking is after you may have gotten what you want, can you be able to end what you have established as a person? Because you are the pioneer of this particular establishment. So could you be able to abolish what you have established? Now, for example, the thugs Rocha Sokrocha recruited in Imo State during his tenure is what is contributing to insecurity today in Imo State. Many people doesn't know this. Most of those guys he armed for his selfish interest during his own time. He forgot that what you only have there is 8 years. Then he decided to add greed on that particular 8 years activity. Now he have left the office. What about those guys that they have already armed? Most of them have become, something else. Most of them have become kidnappers. Most of them have become organ harvesters. Because during the time Rochas was there, they have link of all these things where they can sell human organ, where they can do the. So when the man who recruited them left the office, they continue the business because they want to make the money. They continue the business. This is exactly what happened in the north. Many of these governors started by creating insecurity in the north in their own state. I mean, some Fulanese, even some of them imported Fulanese from the Sahara Desert, imported them into Nigeria, armed them, for political purpose, for their own selfish interest. Most of these guys today are Boko Haram. Most of these guys today are ICC. Most of these guys today are Militia. Most of these guys today are henchmen, terrorizing the whole north, sacking the village because they have opened their eyes to know that okay, this is what since we are not educated, we can become a billionaire by using our strength or using weapon. And then they have tested the business. Who taught now the question here, who taught them this business? You see, what Ribado brought out, the problem of people in Nigeria is that when a matter like this comes up, people in Nigeria doesn't take it serious, knowing fully well that this particular man is part and parcel of Nigeria system. So the question is here, what journalists should be asking this man, why are you bringing this matter at this point in time? There is no journalism in Nigeria. I keep on saying it. The day Nigeria died and Nigeria was buried was the very time journalism was bought over. Today, horrible thing will go on in the north. You will not see Nigeria men stream media publishing it or debating about it. Everybody will go mute because they have already been paid. They are already been paid. You don't dare you eat your cake and have it. And when this kind of activities have been going on, you find now that people's life are in huge danger. When I saw what Ribado wrote, I say, yes, confession is coming out. And this is what most of us have been saying. This is what most of us have the idea how they operate all these things. How they operate all these things. Nigeria is in on a time bomb. I keep on saying it. It will not take too long. What the monster they created will explode and consume them. And this is why I keep on urging our people. Don't be distracted. Be focused. Those that have their businesses in the north, don't let anybody deceive you that your enemy will turn around one day to become your best friend or to become your lover. It's not possible. Moment your enemy declare love, if you're a wise person, what you should be thinking is, what is the motive of this declaration of this love? That love should be investigated. That love should be verified properly, because it may not be love. It may be contrary. Maybe what he's telling you, I have declared hate, and this hate must go with action. This hate must go with action. So that is exactly what is going on. Okay, now that is another matter that is already in present today that everybody have seen. The rumor going around about the removal of Goswill Akpabio. Of course, every Easterner in that Abuja should understand one particular thing. They are not there because the people who appoint them or the people who choose them to be there love them. They are there for purpose. What is the purpose of them bringing them there and sit them there? Just to use them against the Easterners. I had when Goswill Akpabio certain times said those who want to protest should be protesting, where they will be chopping, where they will be eating. You see, I was shocked. A Senate president. I don't know if people understand the position of Senate president. A Senate president that's supposed to be the mouthpiece of the people, of the masses, now have been reduced to. Imagine where a Senate president have been reduced to become the what would I call it? How would I put this thing? They have reduced him to be a kind of praise singer to the presidency. That's exactly what Akpabio demonstrated by that particular single statement. For those who want to protest, they can go ahead and protest. Where we will keep on eating. So, what Akpabio is telling the masses there who are suffering from their bad governance is, you cannot do anything. You people, we have already pocketed you people. You people can do whatever you want to do. We will decide how your life will be. This is exactly what Goswill Akpabio was telling the whole world concerning the people in Nigeria. Today, they have used him. They are now ganging how to remove him. Most of you remember how they used Wike to demolish the estates owned by Igbo man in Abuja. And when Wike got there, what Wike said, how can one Igbo man own this kind of property? And he forgot that a man can own, as far as he's an estate developer. An estate developer can own half of a state if he want, if he have the capacity, if the people said to him, and if he have the money to acquire. This estate does not belong to this man as a mansion. This is estate. It's called estate. He built, people come and buy from him, and Wike, and this man have been into this business right from when Obasanjo. This man did not establish this business today. That business has been there since 1999. Obasanjo became president and go, because the business is genuine. Nobody can touch the man's business. Yaradua enter. Jonathan enter. What do you call it? Um, um, Buhari enter. They couldn't touch it. But when they come, because that is the agenda of Shetima, the vice president of Nigeria, he said he will cripple the Igbos. Then what did he do? For that single act, for that single mission, what did he do? He appointed an Igbo man as FCT minister, which they is not in the agenda to do. They appointed him for that purpose, and they gave him condition. If you know you are going to serve as FCT minister, you know you are not worthy to be given this thing as an Igbo person. But take this action, demolish this place. We don't want to see this property owned by this your brother. And what the Wicked did? Wicked did exactly the agenda of Shetima, the first president of Nigeria. He went there and demolished it. And going there to demolish it, he now reviewed to the man. He reviewed to the man and reviewed to the media. How can an Igbo man own this kind of property? On media, on camera, he demolished it. The former governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Omai, they used him to demolish the man, his own brother from Igbo man, the same Igbo man, owned in Lagos, the longest beach investment. Immediately after they used him to demolish that investment, what happened? Immediately they stopped that project. That project was stopped. I called somebody, I said, they are not going to run that project. That project has a mission. And that is the mission. The mission now is that longest beach investment in Lagos owned by a group of Igbo has been brought down. And the project, for that first project, have ceased. No more project. So, do you know why the Fulanis are doing this? I want to open the people's eye more and more. That you should be very, very careful as Easterner. You know, Fulanis are very, very intelligent. And they are using the Yorubas. That's why I said, sometime I was sitting one certain time, I said, how can this micro few percentage of people in Nigeria be using the indigenous people? These are the foreigners. Britain is using the Yoruba, which is indigenous of that place. Britain is using the Igbos, which is the indigenous of that place. As Britain is using them, Fulani is using them. And these are the two foreigners. British are from Europe, Fulanis are from Arab. Sometimes I sit down, I begin to, make some reasoning. I say, how can two foreigners be controlling the indigenous? Two foreigners, this one is from Arab, this one is from Europe, and they are controlling the indigenous of that land, using them against themselves. Using them against themselves. And they love it. Those they are using don't sit down and ask themselves question. Why are we making ourselves a useful tool against ourselves? Because when things are going on, what you should be asking yourself is, where is these people giving me this idea, advice? Where are they coming from? That alone may give you a sense of reasoning. Where are they coming from? It's like when somebody came into my father's compound and asked me, Lion Man, can we sell this your father's land, or can we sell the front of your father's compound? I will give you $1 million. What you should be thinking is, okay, $1 million is good. But if I sell in front of my father's compound, I will not have access to my father's compound. What you should be ask the foreigner, how can I sell front of my father's compound? If I sell it, where will I get access to my father's compound? That alone, you now look at the foreigner if he meant well for you, or if he is really an enemy advising you. But in case of our politicians, both the Yoruba politicians, both the Biafran politicians, in their own case, they don't reason. As far as money is available, then grab the money. Taking the advice from the enemy to operate against their own people. Taking the advice from their enemy, operating, implementing the advice from their enemy against their own people, simply because they want to enrich themselves. And they forgot that when you lost your people, those who made you to lose your people will come for you. Time will come, they will come for you. I keep on telling people, if the Awusas knew what awaits them in future, when they were dancing on the tools of the Funanis, Funani were giving them idea they were busy killing themselves, betraying themselves. Today, Awusas are no more. Today, Awusas are no more. And Awusas, the remaining one have realized, the few one that remain, those few elders that are escaped death from the hands of those people that used them, are now telling their children, we made a mistake. But the mistake they made is already too late. If not for IPOB, the same mistake is what the Biafran politicians have already entered into. Let me not say this is what they want. No, if I use the word want, that means I'm ignorant of the activities of these guys. They have already commenced the journey of the Hausas. The Eastern politicians have already commenced. It's like Atonze. Who didn't hear Atonze on I'm coming, please. Who didn't hear Atonze when he made a comment that it is the Fulani that made him what he is today? He said it was a Abacha that they give him oil well. I was shocked the day I received that video. I was sitting down. I melted. I said, "Oh Lord!" So this man is so senseless to this level. Do you know what it means? I am from Obiungwa. Then one day, I will now refer to somebody from Germany. Maybe one white man just came to Obiungwa. Then I will be telling my own people, I will be telling my own the same Mungba people that it is white man who came to Obiungwa to live. It is him that give me land to farm. You know, I will not be telling, maybe I'm a farmer. I'll become a very successful farmer. I will not be telling my people, boldly telling my people on camera, that if not for the German man that came to Obiungwa that give me land. So what my people will be asking, how come a German man all the way from Germany now become the owner of the land in Ngwa land? So what is this man talking about? They are referring to me. The reasonable one will be asking themselves, what is Lion Man saying? Is this man normal? How can somebody all the way from Germany now give me land that become a successful farmer? Or am I the one to give the German man land? Then the German man will be thanking me and say, if not for Lion Man, I couldn't have been a successful farmer in Africa. That is the case of Atonze. Very disgraceful statement. This is how many of them is. This is how many of them is. Before you see somebody who want to become a senator, you first of all visit Sultan of Sokoto. All the way from Umuahia. He will travel down to far north to go and seek for political relevance. Do you know why this thing reduced now? Because of the voice of IPOB. Because of IPOB. Now they have stopped. Before, this is how they do. And they will go there, they will now, disgrace them in one way or another. Like what Mazi Lionman is saying, most of them, their bosses are in the hands of the Fulani. And when they are using them, to keep the, that thing just to control their mind, just to have them controlled, just to have them controlled, they will turn them into homosexual this thing. Most of them are like that. Because they are desperate. They will video them and keep it. This is why when they tell them, go and wipe out your village, go and do the your youth are wise. They are now tackling the activities of they are now tackling your activity. Go and kill them. We are here. We will give you army. We will give you police. And because of one commitment or another that you knew that is in their hand, which you don't want to face disgrace, you will go and do it. A man that came from all the way from Arab is now telling you how to treat your own people. A man all the way from Britain is the one telling you how to treat your own people. That reminds me, when I see Sunday Igboho went to British this thing, office in UK to submit requests for do the one nation, I laugh. Many people, I have just kept quiet. I say, oh Lord, so Africa still have this mentality. You are demanding for your freedom. Those people you are accusing of being the slave masters who does not want to leave Africa alone to succeed. Now you are seeking for a new nation. You now take your application to that the same slave master, to remind that slave master, it is time it is time I want to go out from your company. That's what it means. Imagine a Biafra, IPU taking a note to British government and say, we are giving you this thing because we are demanding for exit from Nigeria. That very day, that particular person who submit that paper will have me to contend with. I would tell the person that, oh, I thought you were a human being, so I never know you're a coward. People who should submit our document to is African Union, not European. We should submit our to prove to them that Africa is independent. When we give it to African Union, we know that all the people, all the bodies of African Union, they are all slave boys to the Western. We know, but there is something that you have to prove to them, show them that you know you're right. You submit it to those foolish bodies there. We know they are all loyal to Westerners. Fine, but submit it there, then go ahead and make a move for your freedom. Because that is where you're supposed to remind them. Then when those ones begin to misbehave, you remind them, I submitted this application here simply because I want to tell you what you don't know. Don't expect me to be loyal to where you are loyal to. I am loyal to you, then I am giving you voice, telling you to now to come out from that place you are being locked and do the right thing. But if you don't do it, I will grab what I want. That is how it is done. There is something Mazi Chinasa Woru posted recently. Let me find it out, please. We are going to put call across this particular broadcast for those who want to ask questions today on BTV. I will grant that privilege so that those who have been agitating that they want to ask questions. Many people have been asking, they will have been talking that they want to ask question on BTV. Today we are going to do that. Our engineer, I think you have to put our number there. But before that, let me let me go through what Mazi Samoru posted. This is coming from Mazi Samoru. He said, "This nonsense must stop. If the blackmail continue that IPOP leadership are not taking care of people at home, those in prison, those attending court cases in Biafra land and Nigeria, I will have no other choice than to let the cat out of the bag. I will ask IPOB leadership to publish the funds transferred to the concerned victims or members whom are being taken care of from time to time." Okay, this is coming from Mazi Sanwo-Olu, but for my own understanding, this is one. I will tell Biafran that this is also one strategy of the enemy. This is one strategy of the enemy. Remember, they did this to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and this was what made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu became more open to some certain things that they're not supposed to be open to. Are you getting me now? So I don't know if you are getting my point now. This is exactly the strategy they used for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sometimes they will accuse him of, defrauding and lying. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be coming up with some evidences. And those evidences was what the enemy was anxious of grabbing. When you put people like the way the leadership are working now, a lot of people are in the dark. Not a lot of people. Those people with mission on this Biafra movement, most of them are on mission. They are not here to help for Biafra restoration. They are here to grab information that is very, very useful. Now they will go and say, okay, this is where they will come out. Let us go and wait them there. So the only thing I can say in this matter is that let the cat not come out yet. Let the enemy, let those people who are blackmailing continue to blackmail. This is one of the strategy of the enemy. If you want to break the wings of the enemy and break it to pieces, you keep on ignoring them while the major activities for what we are pursuing will be ongoing. It's very, very necessary. When I saw this thing, I smiled. Do you know why I smiled? I said, yes, the enemy has come up again with another strategy. Hoping that the leadership will fall into it. And immediately they read what Mazi Sanwo-Olu may have posted. If you see them now, they will be pumping champagne, hoping that, yes, very soon we will know how they operate. They want to know how and the way the leadership are operating recently. That is what they are. This thing is eating them. They don't know. I come across one audio. The new person they put on the center of table now to blackmail is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife. They don't have any other discussion today. If you see what they are blackmailing against this woman, because this have been their method, and immediately all these things are trading. Do you see that woman reply? No. This is how to treat the enemy because they are confused because their time is over. So they don't have any other lie to dish out. They don't have any other fraud, to dish out to initiate. Those people who they were defrauding before, those people who are not reasonable, they are defrauding. Most of them have gotten, they are run away. They have run away from their hand. Most of them have run away from their hand. So what they are desperately looking for now is, okay, since we cannot move on the way we have been trading, now our trading have reduced. Let us change. Let us change pattern. Let us know how they are carrying the activities over there. They will not sit down. They will not dish out one certain thing. And don't be surprised that those people who are helping them out with this idea, they are still in IPOB. Most of them are doing it out of hunger. Most of them are doing it out of the opportunity they have denied them since Mazi Lionman Lioni have been kidnapped. I know one to two of them, which I will never in my life mention their name. What they do is platform to platform. Because what they have been enjoying when Mazi Lionman Lioni was free, all those things have been taken away from them. Because this struggle to them that time was the source of their income. It was their profession is freedom fighting. They don't have any other thing attached to it. Only freedom fighting. And they were enjoying, their skin was shining. And it was the same people who helped Mazi Lionman Lioni landed in the hands of the enemy. Because enemy was busy giving them money gift. They were thinking that those gifts were for free. And this is why I said our parents has long way to go. Most of our parents has long way to go. When you give birth to your children, teach your children necessary things, especially when they were small. Because kids' memory is more stronger than the elderly person's memory. Something you teach children at the age of 7, 8, 9, 10 matters a lot. You may teach somebody of 20 something because he has many things now he is thinking or she is thinking. She may forget it. But taught a child of something when at age of 7, that child when he grow old, he will remember it. That is why in Asia and Europe, they teach their children skill when they were very small from 5 years. All these footballers, is your African people will all grow up, grow very old before we turn into professional footballers. Come to abroad, come here, come to South America. If you want your child to become a professional footballer, immediately at the age of 4, 5, you register the child into a school of a football academy. You register that child. Now, tell me a child that started playing football, learning skill of football at the age of 5, 6, 7. That is how that child will be growing, learning all pattern of skill. Tell me you that started at the age of 15 or you that started at the age of 20. When suffer have hit you, and now say, let me find something doing. Tell me what do you think you can do with that one that started at age of 5? He know when the ball is up coming. He know the gap to give and drop that ball. You that started your own late, you'll be struggling with that ball. He doesn't struggle. He have calculated the ball. If you ask him how many minutes will this ball take before landing, he will tell you. Immediately that person shoot that ball, bam, he will tell you, this ball will take 2 seconds to land where I am. Or immediately you see the ball, the height of the ball, you know that this ball will not reach where I am. He will move. He will move to the position where that ball will land exactly where he is, because he already learned it. He have learned that particular skill. He knows where that thing is going to land. But you don't know it because you don't know it, because you didn't start early. You may be waiting there. It's like this ball will reach here. But him already know that this ball will not reach. He will double cross you and take it. Now you'll be the one pursuing that one, because this is what he have learned from kid. So what am I saying? Teach your children how to be disciplined. Most of our people they lack discipline. It's like what I told my daughter one day. I said, no gift is free. She looked at me and said, Daddy, I said, listen to me. No gift is free. Even the one I am giving you is not free. Even the one I am spending on you is not free. I'm not spending it for free. She looked at me and I said, I want something when time comes. He looked at me and said, Daddy, what I want. I said, I want you to be greater than me. In return, that is what I'm expecting. That's why I am giving. So do you see that it's not free? Look at me and say, I say, yes, it's not free. So if you are not meeting up that time, when that time reaches, you are not meeting up to that my expectation. Do you know that you have offended me? He looked at me and said, I said, let this go into your head. Nothing is free in this world. If anybody, in this case, if anybody gives you any gift, ask that person, what purpose are you giving me this gift? Hear from that person the purpose why that gift is handed over to you. Nothing like, hey, thank you, God bless you. God will bless you for giving. No, it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Why am I giving you some gift for security? For security purpose. Somebody asked me one day, why am I distributing something to my neighbors every month? And I look at the person, I said, I will tell you the secret. He said, why? I said, for my security. Because these people living here around me here, they are my first family. So giving them something I'm drawing their eyes towards me, so that they will focus. Anything that want to happen around, they will tell me this thing want to happen. They will say, oh, I will not say, okay, thank you. I said, that is the purpose. So I am not doing it for free. They are paying for what I am doing. They may not know. I said, this is how life operates. Nothing is for free. So those people who were busy collecting money gift from people that time, they begin that, Mazi Lionman Lioni, you have to recognize this one. This person is trying. This person is trying. We are pushing. Before you know what happened, Mazi Lionman Lioni will jump, enter. Most of them who we are doing it ignorantly. I'm not saying that they know what they were. Most of them don't know that we are doing exactly this thing ignorantly. They don't know. all what their eye were focusing on, what they are getting from those people. This now Madu is a good person. And Mazi, this person is trying. And these are the people very close to Mazi. This person is trying. This person, you never knew that this is where this is people that Nigeria government are funding. These are the people that Nigeria government are funding. And instead of most of them to realize that they are part and parcel of what happened to Mazi Nnamdi, they are not still realizing it. Till today. They thought that before you be involved with people who betray somebody, you must do like a pronounced enemy. In one way or another, you may be ignorant, but the most important thing, have you realized that you participated, but ignorantly? Have you go to their inner door and closed door and weep? There's something like, let me weep for my error. That one is called error. It's not sin because he did it unknowingly. That is, it is called error. Have you weep? Have you cried for your error and say, "Oh Lord, is that why these people were blessing me?" Hi, I was the one who I was among the people who tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, recognize these people, recognize these people. Oh God, forgive me. I didn't know. They know that you didn't know that you changed from your that character. You make a U-turn from that character, knowing fully well that this is exactly what landed this person so place where that person is today. It is very necessary. Recognizing your error before another person do. Weeping for your error. That what makes you a very a respectful man. Close your door and weep for your error. After weeping, you change totally. You say, no, okay, let me change from this character. But they have continued. Why I'm saying this tonight is because of what Matt Stinas and Wolu wrote. I don't know what may have been going on, but I have come across some audios of blackmailing. I laugh. What they want to do now, they want to know how this monitoring effort have been transferred. They don't know. They want to know, okay, how did these people do this thing? How did this money reach to the victims? Okay, through this person or through this person? Because by out of anger, person name will be mentioned. Enemy have gotten what they want to get. Out of anger, one name will be mentioned. Enemy will have gotten what they want to get. But if the same leadership keep quiet, this enemy will continue to pump up. I said they cannot challenge me because I know what I'm saying. That is another thing they would. I know what I say because they can't challenge me. I know what I'm saying because they know. But if the leadership, out of anger, say, okay, let us be transparent. Maybe they think we have anything we are getting, rather we are the one contributing. Okay, let us open it. They will get what they want. The enemy now will not grab exactly what they want. That is the result. They have released the result on them. So the best way, why I'm saying what I'm saying, that those people who are doing this, they know themselves. I'm a man of information. If I want to discover you, 2 weeks is okay for me. I will discover you. When all this nonsense were going on, when the accusing finger was pointing on everybody, what did I do? I said, no, let me do my own. I must not wait for IPOB to do something before I do something. I know how many people I myself recruited and be paying them, send them into many platforms. You be here, you be here. They added them, they were talking, everything they were talking, everything is in my hand. I laugh. This is why they will, when it's time to tell them, I'll tell you, exit. I've gotten what I want. Come out. That one will exit themselves. Pia. How did I know? How did I know that most of people who were attacking Mazi Kanu on Radio Biafra when anytime he is broadcasting, how did I discover thousands of them being in autopilot formed by Nigeria government? That is exactly the strategy I applied. Even Ezawo, who always he doesn't want to hear about Nnamdi Kanu, is in that platform now talking about our leader. I say, gosh, that's where I shouted. I said, Lord. So people can be this evil. I said, people can be this evil. I try to figure out that, let me hear this voice, let me hear this person very well. He's not calling the person, he's not claiming he's their leader. The lady laughed. The lady said, Bros, do you see what I asked? Did you see what I told you? I said, now, okay, is that what is, this is the type, this is strategy they used. They are now, everybody there is our leader. So they first of all ask them, we know you hate him. Don't just claim he's your leader now. They'll let crime kick up with his name. Because he has no case to answer. So with this now, we can create evidence against him. But those politicians who form that autopilot, the problem they have is that they are ignorant of law. They don't know, they don't, most of, what that, is there something I posted about fearless evangelist. I look at that man, that young man called fearless evangelist. I look at him, the kind of wisdom in him, the kind of accurate knowledge, understanding in him. I look at him, I say, God, I say, let me tell you something. I say, this guy is highly educated. More than 85% of Nigeria professors. Some people got angry. And as I will prove it, a professor who helped a tout to do election malpractice, a professor who helped a tout to ring election to become local government chairman or to become a governor or to become a senator or to become a House of Rep member, does that person, can you describe that person as a professor? That person is the most, you see, you see, there's something my late father said once at a time. We laugh in our compound. He said education is just a ceremony. My late father, well-educated man, telling us where he was sitting down in his sitting room. He said, Eh, I am sending you school for ceremony. And look at that. Look at that. I asked him, I said, Daddy, which one is ceremony? He said, education, school, that school where we go, where you have sent, where we are sending you to, just for ceremony. He said, sense. Try to acquire sense. He said there is no sense inside education. I didn't get that word clear. I didn't believe that word until they say, oh, that is one word we said in Igbo adage. "Nwoke tocha ochori ibe." When a man grow finish, you will now wait for other man to come and grow to meet you. "Nwoke tocha ochori ibe." That word has the very deep meaning. That means when it come to a point to know what I know, you will know it. Don't rush. That thing that I'm telling you that time, you will come to know. You come to that knowledge when time come, when appropriate time come meet you. But when I look at most of our politicians, especially those one from the southeast and those one from Yoruba land, the way they were down, the way they are following Funanis like Tom babies. If I look at them, I say, I remember that word of my father. I say, education is ceremony. Indeed, no sense inside it. Because if education is sense, I don't think any average Yoruba educated man or any Easterner educated person we even look at average Fulani, even a professor of a Fulani, and look at him two times and say, give us idea. Talk less of taking advice from them. Because what they should be looking at them as, these people, I don't know how God created them. Maybe they created them for other purpose. That is the eyes all these men could have been looking at these people. And what will happen? They will pack them one corner and make their society heaven. Because of Fulani, Nigeria is not developing. They taught Yorubas how to thief, how to steal money that belong to them and their people and keep in abroad. They forgot that the Fulanis are not keeping their own in abroad. They are taking it to Arab country where they come from. And they told this one that Arab they are taking the money to is in their own abroad. They never know that they are taking the money to their indigenous land. Fulanis are taking money from West Africa to their indigenous land. And the Yoruba man is following him to take the money that belongs to him and his own brothers for development of the land and take it, say, my Fulani colleague, senator, is keeping his money in Saudi Arabia. He never knew that that is his own land of origin. My colleague in the north, a Fulani man is taking his loot to Dubai to keep. He forgot that Dubai is land of his origin. Now you stupidly follow him to go and keep your own in the land of origin of the Fulani. Tell me how many Fulani men that keep money in US. Because Fulani have kept their own in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman. That is where they come from. The stupid Yoruba man that call himself professor, the PhD holder, and stupid Igbo man. We carry their own and keep in London, keep in Canada, keep in US. Because they want to do exactly what their colleague did. And among all the foolish educated fools that we have in that contraction called Nigeria, the highest are the Easterners, the Biafrans. The highest are the Biafrans. That the most stupid of all. They are all Biafrans. I have to tell ourselves the truth. We are the most stupid of all in that Africa. As we carry the money go US, go keep. Carry and go England, go keep. Carry and go Canada, go keep. The remaining one, they will now use it to go and build investment in where the Fulani reside. Because that is, I call it where they reside, where they have grabbed. They not, do you know how many of them, how many governors? Well, it's like P2B. The highest investment that P2B has in Nigeria is in the north. Now, ask the same P2B, very well educated man, ask the same P2B, how many governors of the Fulani governors that has investment in Anambra? Just give me one. If you give me one, I will denounce Biafra. I will announce on air that today, I, Lionman Lioni, I'm not doing it again. Give me one Fulani, just only one, and I didn't say two. One Fulani that has multi-million investment in Anambra. If I am wrong, let somebody correct me. The same thing with Okezikbazu. The same thing with Joseph Kanu. Tell me what, at least Abia State, the youth of Abia State, maybe because of I have never been around almost, I will say all my life, I've been traveling. Now, the youth of Abia State, is there anywhere governor of Kanu, governor of Zamfara, governor of Bruno, governor of what do you call it, Adamawa, and is there anywhere they have investment in Abia? What I'm talking about, multi-million investment. Is there anywhere apart from this their cow they are using for disguising to commit crime? Apart from cow, is there anywhere these governors, either former or present, they say, this is governor from Katsina State. At least I want to see that in Abia. They say, at least as you can see P2B own in the north. I want to see that in Abia. Say, he's the owner of this factory, multi-million factory. Where will he see it? In the north itself, you don't get them. But you go to Dubai, most of companies which our people are running to Dubai to go and work, most of these companies belong to Fulani politicians. Year 2004, year 2004 stroke 2005, there's a place they call Baconi in Napoli. Anybody that's probably will know that place. That place is almost water surround the place, sea surround the place. I used to go that place at least 3 times every week. Because there is research we are making that place that time. There is one big hotel. One day, because of how close I am with those men, I was told that this hotel belonged to a Nigerian man. The man have to review. I told many people in Italy there. I said, how many of you have seen this very big hotel in this sea? That is where their tourists used to go and visit. Very big and fine hotel. And all the people, all the employers you see, they are all white. I told many people that, I said, do you know that so hotel belong to so person? You want to play with the Fulani. That's how they scatter their investment all over the world. But no one is in Nigeria because they know they came there for purpose. That purpose is to make sure that they destroy the place, destroy the people they meet there. This is why we ask our people, start bringing your investment home. Since that time we said, start bringing your investment home. Do you see the fire? Do you see the fire? The Fulanis are recruiting some of our politicians, supplying them money to influence our youth to create insecurity in the land, in Biafra land. The insecurity you are seeing is now being sponsored by Fulani and some misguided Yoruba politicians. That was the exposition I was doing the other day. They deleted my Facebook. On the live program, everybody noticed it was deleted. They said this page is no longer available. I said, from live broadcast, the next thing that appeared to my screen, this page is no longer available. After a few seconds, they returned it back. I wrote, I sent written to the Facebook. What is the purpose of doing this thing? They could not explain. What did they say? They say is error. They were fixing something on Facebook. And I tried to know. I replied, I said, does this thing also affected every other Facebook users? They did not reply that message till today. They didn't reply that message till today because they know that we are here to open the eyes of our people for those, because many may claim ignorant of what they are doing. It don't dare you creating security in your stronghold. Your stronghold is where you belong. That is land of your origin. And I want to see this opportunity to speak this thing on this BTV today. This is the this is the channel for all Biafrans, millions of Biafrans globally. There are some elements in Nnewi, Mpo, especially let me call the place name Mpo Market in Nnewi. In as much as the Monday sit at home that was announced by the leadership of IPOB, which is it was IPOB who strategically announced it. Then surprisingly to the IPOB family, our people back home embrace that thing, that strategy. They embrace that strategy willingly, voluntarily. Underline my language. They embrace it willingly, voluntarily because of the love they have for IPOP and the Mazi Lionman Lioni, because they knew that IPOP have come to defend them from the projection of destruction Nigeria has as planned. Without IPOB today, I don't think what the ransacking of villages in far north of Nigeria today, which Fulanis are ransacking and killing, sacking the whole village. That plan was meant to happen in Biafra land. They want to ransack they want to send everybody to DP camp in Biafra land. That was where they have the original plan. But when IPOB scattered that plan, the available of IPOB crumbled that plan. When ESN was formed, they know that yes, that mission is over from them. Because they have already initiated it small, small, where they will kill Governor of Enugu will go there and cry like a woman. He will come back. The next thing he will talk on camera is that they will bring the perpetrators of this crime. They will bring them to book. Before you know, after a few months again, they strike one village in Enugu again. The same man will go there and speak the same grammar. The same grammar, everywhere that incident happened, the same grammar. We will bring them to book. It happened in Anambra. Governor of Anambra speak the same grammar. It happened in Abia. Governor of Abia State spoke the same grammar. It happened in Delta State. Governor of Delta State spoke the same grammar. Do you know why they are speaking that way? Because they are speaking because their hands are tied. According to them, they will say their hands are tied. But when people, their hands are very free, step into action, Fulani realize that their mission, that agenda of dipping Quran inside Atlantic Ocean has ended. No, what they will do now? Now they went back and asked themselves, what shall we do? You know, they are they are genius in terms of evil. They are, what shall we do? They say, okay, let us use themselves. Let us use them. Let us give some group of people money. Then they will be working for that money where they will be killing themselves. Since we cannot enter to kill because of activities of IPOB, now let us create people who will be now killing. Do you know how many youth who have died? At least Fulani have achieved something. Do you know how many youth who are working to create insecurity in our land, in Biafra land, who have made their earlier grave, and they are still falling? And the politicians are continuing to recruit, as they are falling, they are recruiting new ones. Do you know how many who have died? Mpo Nnewi market. Whoever know the chairman of Mpo Nnewi market should tell him to act like a man and act wisely. Whoever know him should tell him to act like a man and act wisely. Act like a son of the soil. You should not be acting funny. You should not be acting like someone that has a bloodline of the Fulanese. Because anybody who does not have the courage to defend our land, I refer that person as a Fulani in disguise. Fine, let me clear the air. Monday sit at home was announced by IPOB. For Mazi Lionman Kanu appearance in the court, when they deny, when no eye was seeing him, that was the purpose. And that particular purpose worked perfectly. When it happens, they brought him out. I saw him. Everybody confirmed, yeah, this is Mazi Lionman. He's alive. And after which that thing purpose was achieved, he told the body, the foundation he formed, he sent messages, call this thing off so that our people can go about their businesses and eat. That one word Mazi Lionman made when he sent that message to Brother Stephen Joffe. He said, there are people in our land who basically on daily income. He said, when the time you impose Monday, there are people that what they, and that is true. I have idea of what Mazi Lionman meant, what he meant. There are people in our land that a day they go out, they make 2,000 especially in a marketplace, especially those people who carry load. There are people that their job is load, and most of them are the breadwinner of the house. I'm telling you, I am telling you the reality. When they carry this load, some of them make 3,000 a day, 2,000, 2,500. That money doesn't follow them home. Immediately, the branch where the woman are selling crayfish, selling fish, selling this and selling uh, uh, all this meat, they will buy everything they make that day. They will use to buy what their children and their wife will eat. They will carry the nylon, go home. The wife will cook. Everybody will eat. That what they will store. And most of them are family of 6, 7. They will gather that food. They will finish the food. The children will say, "Thank you, daddy. Thank you, mommy." The man will wake up the following day and go back to that market and do the same job. Coming back home, he will buy what they will eat. This is, we know all these things. That is, you see, before you govern your people, you must know the pain of those people. IPOB know the pains of Biafrans, and what we are doing is to ease their pain, not to add to their pains. You say you want to save somebody's life, and the agenda is to add to that person's pain. My brother, you are a devil. You first of all show me the example now, which IPOB have done. Look at the man who is passing the pen. Inside there, he remembered that there are people who survive on daily basis. He said, for this purpose of those people who survive on daily basis, go and call off this thing. And IPOB call it off. For that reason, because we reason what Mazi and Kanu reason. It was call off. Now, the people by themselves say no. Nobody forced Biafra. They say no, we are not stopping until this man is free, he is innocent. They voluntarily implement that Monday. So this word is going to Soludo, governor of Anambra State. That's why I say, I remember the word of my father when he said, there is no sense in education. If you want to get sense, go and acquire sense. Education is for ceremony. That's what my father addressed it. He said, it's for ceremony, sense. You go and acquire sense. So Soludo, I am referring this one to you. The Monday sit at home is not nobody is afraid of anybody. Nobody is, they are not obeying anybody. I know most of you will say they are staying out of fear. No, Biafrans are not, they are not afraid of anybody. Always know this. Whatever they do it voluntarily. Monday sit at home is what the millions of Biafra back home choose to do by themselves for the sake of Mazi Lionman. And nobody has any right to tackle any man that has a mission of volunteer. Remember what Babangida told Buhari? He said, nobody can defeat volunteer forces. That was when ESM was formed. He reminded them that volunteer forces are the most powerful and dangerous forces in this world. He said nobody can defeat them. It's like what we are doing. Is anybody paying us? Do you know how much is data? Somebody will burn for 2 to 3 hours without an expectation of anything. No government sponsor, no politician sponsor, nothing. From his own or her own pocket, he will bring it out and do. Just to speak knowledge into their people's head. So that kind of person, you think you can defeat that kind of person who is, and now you will now go and recruit somebody that you will be paying monthly and ask that monthly salary receiver from you and say, go and attack Lion Man who have been on media for over 10 years speaking of Biafra. And nobody have given me, I have never collected any $1 from anybody. You who recruited that small boy or small girl, you will not tell that small girl, I am paying you 50,000. If you don't challenge Lion Man, I'm going to cut your salary. I'm going to stop paying you. Don't worry, you will stop indeed, because you can only pay that money 2 months, 3 months, because that girl, that boy can never challenge Lion Man. Because that boy can only come to online when you call him or her to remind her or him about his job. I am not seeing you online attacking them. What happened? Do you know what he will tell you as a salary receiver? He will tell you, sir, data is very expensive. Oh. The 40,000 or 50,000 you pay me now, you not even reach 1 week. I eat from there. I pay small bill from there. The money finish. The next thing that will happen to the man who recruited them is when government asks you when government will ask that one, the contractor, what is making these people to work strong? I thought we recruited you to attack them and bring them down. Do you know what the contractor will say? I don't know. Lai Mohammed said it now. Lai Mohammed went to National Assembly and cried. He said, I don't know how they do it. A Home Minister of Information, because he have already collected allocation and they have distributed that money to youth. At the end of the day, Nigeria government still call someone like Mohammed. What is happening? Why are these people waxing strong? Upon billions you demanded from us and we give it to you. Did Lai Mohammed explain or explain? After explaining, he have to cry. He said, I don't know. He said these people they take their bites on media, they eat there, they wake up there. That alone is a sign in confirmation of what Babangida told them. Settle, come to round table with these people, settle and put the date of referendum. You can never defeat these people. You may be buying time, but at the end of the day, what will be will be. What exactly that will happen is that everybody will go separate way in Nigeria. It may not happen now, but in 10 years' time, 5 years' time, it will happen. There is no way everybody must go. That is the spirit of volunteer. So I am just speaking this thing to remind Soludo. I don't know who is advising you in Anambra. That person may be a political enemy. You know, political enemy has many ways to strike the incumbent governor or those in position presently. They will come as people who want to give you good idea, but you never know that he is dishing idea that will make you look stupid before your own people. Soludo, never make yourself look stupid before the Anambra people. Very, very important. I'm just giving you this thing as a man who wants you to succeed in governing your people with a good name. One, let me give you the instances. Because you're an educated man, but I don't know if Nigeria breeze have taken away your education. Nowhere in the world, nowhere in the world, you force a man to open his business. It's not lawful anywhere in the world. If I open business here in abroad and I decided to lock my business for 2 months, it doesn't concern any government, it doesn't concern any police, it doesn't concern any local government chairman of that place. It's my business. Do you understand me? It's nobody business. I have right to to lock my business anytime I want to lock it and open it anytime I want to. That is why it is called private business. If it is a public business, something like mega business, and the owner, the CEO of that mega business, which have become part of the country economy, lock it up. That is when the government has the right to ask. Why? Because that time that business have grown to the point of employing up to 1,000 people, 2,000 people. Government can, that is when government will come and ask, what is the purpose of locking it? Is there any financial problem? Government will subsidize. If it is financial, they will give them financial help. Yeah. Okay. The line is open. The line is open for those who want to call in and ask question. You can't. Our engineer on background, please. Can you put the line? Can you put the line on the screen, please? For those who want to call in, can you put the line on screen, please? Okay. The line here on this line you are seeing right here on screen, you can call it for question and answer. While I continue to analyze what I'm analyzing in Anambra, because there is something that is going on in the poor market, Nnewi poor market. They say some element came there to make announcement of sit at home on coming Monday and Tuesday. Quite all right. That market have been always locked every Monday voluntarily. Many markets in Biafra land, Biafrans have choose to lock their market and lock their business every Monday for the spirit of love they have for Biafra and Mazi Kanu. Nobody, everybody, that one is understandable. And I want every governor to understand this issue. Don't force anybody, don't bully anybody towards that. But some element, how can a chairman of the market allow some group of boys come there to announce there will be 3 days sit at home? According to information, there will be 3 days sit at home, and you as a chairman that has security in that market, you have task force in that market, you allow those guys to leave only for the Igbo officers who saw them when they came into the market and left. Those ones now follow, only 4 Igbo officers now follow those guys and grab them somewhere, grab them, and now interrogated them and asked them, where is this information coming out from? The sit at home of 3 days. Say by who? Do you know what those boys say? I will tell you that these people they want to bring down is IPOB, not themselves. They know what they're doing. Do you know what they say? They say DOS send them. They could not call the bingo, the animal somewhere in Finland. They didn't call that animal. Do you know who they call? They say DOS send them. That's what what they told the police officer that grabbed them. And the good thing about it, all the whole police officers are Igbo. They asked them, do you say that DOS sent you? Say, they say yes. They said, does IPOB members know about this? They never knew that one of them, his brother, is IPOB member. The officer took phone and called his brother. Is there any information of sit at home from the leadership of IPOB of 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday? That one told his brother, no, nothing like that. The brother put it on the police officer put it on speaker. Do you hear what this one said? This one is IPOB member. Are you an IPOB member? He said yes. Okay, IPOB member, who is your coordinator? Where did you belong? He don't know the name of coordinator. He don't the next thing he shouted is the man Mazi Lionman Lioni hand over. The man asked you, who did he hand over to? Because those one told you, if you don't tell us the truth, we will shoot you, we'll kill you here. That's when he shouted. And so now, why I'm saying this thing is that how can this kind of chairman, because my anger is that how can the chairman of the market allow these boys to succeeded in making an announcement only for leaving, then Igbo police officers grabbed them. One of them came into the market to buy something, see them when they were making that. So his hope was that the task force of the market will hold them down there. They will grab them there and seize them inside the market. So he was surprised that these boys finished and go, only for them to pursue them and get them. When hand meet him, that was when he confessed. And when he was confessing, he now said one, he will not mention one of is it PG? But he said PG is aware of it. So PG, the police officer take us to the place of that PG. We want to see the PG. Because when they went to that market, they said they are ESL. But they are not even, they don't even know anything concerning Biafra. These are what we're talking about. These are the people they recruited to cause catastrophe in our land. But those ones, I love what those Igbo officers did to them. I want Alloy the Jimakot to go and bring them, but I don't sure they will leave them. All those ones, their own is gone. Those 4 boys, their own is finished. That reminded me when Alloy the Jimakot said that Mazi Lionman Lioni told him to keep relationship with the bingo. While Mazi Lionman Lioni have never said so. All these things is blackmailing. Mission to bring IPOB down. Now that those boys have confessed who sent them, where they got the information, I want him, since they are on a good mission, because IPOB lawyers are bringing all the IPOB victims, all these illegally detained, they are bringing them out based on the defense. You cannot lock a man because he's demanding for his freedom. That thing is never crime anywhere in the world, only in Nigeria. And that's why they are coming out. Whenever they go for them, they come out. Because what they are doing is their right. But when you come and want to disrupt people's business and they begin to threat, claiming what you are not, who is going to defend you in court? So the day they are going to take these ones to court, I want our Lord the Jimakot to summon courage and go there and tell them. I want to know how he would. That's why most of them, when they take them, they kill them. Because lawyer, they don't have lawyer. The lawyer is not, nobody is defending, nobody is representing, nobody traces them. Because are you going to trace a criminal? It's like Al Qaeda. Hello, where are you calling from? Your name and where are you calling from?
Okay. Yes, Mazi.
You are live on the BTV.
Yes, I know.
Go
I'm
ahead.
calling from Georgia. My name is yes. My name is Asra. So just one question that I wanted to ask you. Just on your own opinion, what you think. Of course, everybody is entitled to whatever their
Okay.
opinions are, and of course, oh yeah, as always come up.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to ask you, so you were saying the reason why this happened was actually cancer was because of course not the camera at the time. They didn't want to let him out. You know, like we saw a couple of things, they want to let him out at the initial
Can you speak a
time.
little bit
So
louder,
this guy
please? Raise your voice a little, please.
okay, okay, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, very clear. Maybe you were
Okay,
using
so
earpiece before.
I have my so anyway. So what I was saying is at the time when the name did not appear before, that
Yeah.
was the reason why the issue of silicon was created. And after a while, of course, it was colored. Now that it's been since the last court appearance on the 24th of September, it
Yeah.
happens that the lawyers and the siblings have had to go get to see him, and they're not having access to seeing him. So my question, Guru, are these people are they trying to dare the IPOB or the leadership to see if they will issue ambassador home, or what do you think the leadership might be planning to do since the brothers, not worry about the brothers, the lawyer said, it's that is everybody, since one only put a corner down here, so what do you think, your own list, what do you think is the plan of the, for these people, not very, people to visit and all that, the only question to raise you. Because
Okay.
that thing got me a little confused since the 24th up to now.
Okay. Your question is a very good question. Thank you for bringing such question at this point in time. They say sometimes questions brings make matters to arise. You see, yes, I have thought about this. Maybe because of the person they contracted to destabilize the eastern region,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they want to go back to their former strategy, which they deny access to Mazi Lionman. So maybe in one way or another, maybe they want to see if the leadership will fall to the trap. To say, okay, for not letting to see this man for so time to so time, let us renew our call, which we did before, which IPOB did before. But I am telling
Mm-hmm.
you that there are many ways to catch a rat. The world is
Mm-hmm.
global, and Mazi Kanu has no crime he is answering for. He's innocent. Everybody knows. They
Mm-hmm.
did this thing now to instigate insecurity in our land, but they will not have what they want. As far as IPOB concerned, they will not have what they want. Today, they have issued a warning from court. There is a warning from court to the DSS director because these are the people sponsoring this thing. They are sponsoring this thing in Igbo
Yes.
in our land, yeah, insecurity. So they have
Yes.
issued a warning that if once more again denied Mazen and the Kanu assets for visitor, that they are going to get me arrested and jail him. This is coming from I think from Supreme Court. So we are looking at next week because this week is already gone because Mazen and the Kanu visit is on Monday, Thursday. These are the 2 days for a week. So let us see what will happen from next week. Because Nigeria is a joke. where court will issue order and the individual will flatten the order. So let us see. Then after seeing that, then we will now know the next step they are going to apply. You see, let me just say this very quickly. Are you there? Are you hearing me?
I'm listening very clear.
Okay. Let me say this very, very clear. I am telling you from me, I am telling you that this thing that you see now that is moving around of denial of this asset, I may tell you that Allah de Jimako is aware of it. Do you hear what I said?
Sure. Very, very.
He's aware of it. Because that is the information I got yesterday. He fully aware of the game. They want to destabilize our land towards this December so that our people will be scared away. And this is why some sensible Igbo officers are very, very at alert now in Igbo land. Look at what they did in Newi. They gang themselves and grab those boys and carry those boys and hand them over to Anambra authority. They, as I'm talking to you now, they are in a search center. And they have gone a lot of true torture, which they have confirmed. Because they first of all alleged that it was the IPOB leadership that sent them that message. And they went to the market and said they are ESL. But where I put blame on is the chairman of the market. The chairman of the market don't supposed to allow them to leave their market. Even those police don't supposed to see those people.
Exactly.
They don't supposed to see them. They're supposed to grab them in the market and do them what they do to enemy because they are enemy of the land.
That's true.
So thank you for your question.
Yeah. You're right. Before you leave, people, one more last. Don't you think that was a fact? Don't you think that with all these things really going on, this with our lawyer press conference, don't you think it's about time, or maybe we just have to wait and ask that question probably tomorrow when Mazi Lionman will come out of the air. To let this guy just gotta go. What I do? I don't know what I can one day cable what try the the but I can put it whatever we have to do because this is a serious mission we are in. We don't really need nobody to start putting us backwards. We replace I got to still going backwards. I'm really thinking and hoping that that is email what I will let the book that is striking us through and the night is black. So I was just thinking, don't you think it's about time you want to go for this guy to just
let me tell you what is my own idea. I don't know if it is a leadership idea. What I was thinking that I said I will give idea or when it's necessary is that since this game of denying of access to Mazi Lionman Lioni has begun, and this information came yesterday to me that Alo de Jimako planned this thing with the DSS authorities because of the visit of the wife. Alo de Jimako is not happy, so he want to make it.
I see what you're saying.
Yes,
okay.
the person that released it to me is officer. Let me just put it. I don't want to go deep. He's officer. He's officer. So he said, Alo de Jimako is aware. They plan it. They make it. He said, but most of other lawyers doesn't know what is going on. So that's why sometimes they look at them, they laugh. But Alo de Jimako. So this thing now, we maybe the leadership kept him quiet for too long for what the game he had been playing alongside of Nigerian government. If you watch his statement, you will know that he's working with Nigeria. He said, Mazi Lionman Lioni said, I can never be tried in this court according to the law and according to constitution and according to the declaration of appeal court. Alo de Jimako is talking about resuming trial, isn't it? Am I lying against him? Yeah? No, I'm asking. Am I lying against him?
No.
According to him, he said anytime he speak on camera. You say,
Try.
trial. And the man
Oh, yeah.
he claimed to be defending said no trial. And he is saying trial.
Exactly.
This is where I want to call the attention of Biafran people, because most of people who are ignorant about activities of government, most of them, I have seen some people indirectly, people that claim they were IPOB member, indirectly attacking me. But I have seen all these things, I keep quiet. But they don't know how government work. They are working in hand to hand with Alloy, because Alloy is talking about trial. The man in question is talking about no trial. So you see, he's working against the man. So because of the visit, when that officer relayed this to me yesterday, I shouted, I said, hey, it's clear now to me. He is not happy for the visit of his wife. So he want to punish, to him, he is punishing the wife. So he initiated this thing, and another thing, for them to cause more catastrophe in our land, which we have already prepared. Any boy, any youth that said that life don't tire him, let him go outside there and talk about it. Because the one he is saying on air, everybody quite all right, we know that is a joke. But we want those ones that will be on ground to go there and make, like the one that went on, those ones, their own is finished. So let them bring another new boys again to go there. That's what we want. We want those ones that will be coming out, they will grab them. We want those that will grab them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi.
Yeah. So what we are talking about here is we must be sensitive about the activities of the enemy. That is a call that came in when our brother was on air, was asking his own question. A call came in. Let me let me give this person the honor. I don't know this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you called
Yeah,
before.
Mazi. Yeah,
Okay.
Mazi Lionman. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Ndewo.
Ndewo.
Onye nwanyị gbara gị ume.
Ndewo.
Okike ga-abịa ma nọnye nyere gị.
Ise.
Na-enye m nnọọ ọgụgụ isi ọma ya na-eji na-achịkọta ụmụnna anyị. Because Nigeria mean no well for us.
Exactly.
They have damaged our people so long that they cannot reason from their head again. They reason from their arms.
Exactly.
Even those that we call those that represent us in a different places, they are not after us, they are just minding their own activity, how it will be better for them and their family.
Exactly.
They don't care
Exactly.
how Biafra land is. In this 21st century, Biafra land, a jungle city, and we have everything. We have generals in USA. We have generals in UK. But I know that is what they want. They want our people to leave our land to serve them.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
our people never reason that this thing is a setup. It's not just they come out and start. They plan it for long
Yeah.
time, and they are translating it. You know, Peter Obi can never understand them because he's an agent to them. You
Exactly.
know,
Exactly.
he thought to being a Nigerian president, we solve everything. He forget that Chukwu Peter Biama did not create Nigeria. It's Britain. How can going to where there is darkness, you live light? You live light and you are following darkness. You say these people, they are normal.
They are not
They are not
normal.
normal.
Everybody know they're not normal.
You know, we have to call them back as they are Islamizing our people. We have to rescue them too.
Of course.
Use our
What
IPOB
listen,
sense and
Mazi,
bring them back.
what IPOB is doing that many people, most of them have beginning to realize that IPOB are even rescuing them from the projected damage.
Yes,
Most of them have said, one certain
honestly.
time ago, I told you what a politician from Bayelsa, not even, I was surprised. He said that if
Mm.
IPOB stop this agitation to free everybody, he said everybody is gone. He said including them. He said them, the politicians, they are not even safe. He said these people have
Hon-
something in stock for everybody. No, thank God
They have now, they
they
now.
are beginning to confess it. They are beginning to confess
Mm.
it.
Eh? Look at Biafra land. No common railway station, no common common train. You know, left and our people cannot join our place. Using Keke Marwa, polluting everywhere, flying, kidnapping our people every day, pregnanting our women. These people will never think how Biafra land will be in 50, 100 years.
No, they don't
They want
think.
to turn it to Lebanon. Asari Dokubo is the other side, you know, Islamizing our people.
It's
Is it not
not
foolishness?
it's not minding them seriously. I'm
Eh?
telling you.
Islamizing them, they think these people are mad people everywhere. Hmm? We we have to do the needful to see that we go out from that contract to call is not the country. Even zoo is better than Nigeria because zoo, the animal, you know. I'm calling from Colombia. I know how these people they arrange doing their own thing, they farm very well. All their cows have where they are staying. You can never see cows walking from Bogota to
No,
Santa Marta or to Ndanda.
Mazi, there's something
You know?
there's something I want to say here before you go, because others are waiting to call. Let me tell you something. The strategy of the Fulanis leading cow on the road on our communities, this is just for disguising. They know. Even the Fulani know
Yeah.
that cows are not trained in that manner. But because of they have mission, that mission is to provoke the people, to enable them to invade the land and grab the land. So that's why they are leading those cows even into people's compound, into people's
Mm-hmm.
farmland, so that
Mm-hmm.
to cause provocation,
Mm-hmm.
then for reason for
Mm-hmm.
eviction. They know. That is why ESN understood them. They say, okay, don't worry. That provocation you are looking for, we will provoke you. They will want you to react, which they have done several times. They have made attempts to react from the action of ESN. What they met,
Mm-hmm.
they could not explain it to the world. What they met silenced them because they know they know that they are wrong. At least before you take any case to the international community, you present the explanation of that case, right? Those ones will not
Yes.
ask you, where in the world is cow being trained on the road, on the street? It's not done. This
No.
country has the livestock
It's not
farm,
going anywhere.
the highest livestock
Yeah.
farm. But I have never one day,
I know Brazil.
eh?
I know Brazil, the highest,
Go,
one day.
go, go
You
and
see
go,
cow on the street.
go and Google it. This Brazil, they have the highest. In Brazil, they have the highest. But do you know what? You can never, I have never in my life come across any cow on the road. It's ranch. If you want to see cow, you go to their farm location area. You will see ranches. Even the Fulanis, they claim. When I see our politicians, they say the Fulanis business. I look at
I
the.
don't know why these people. Eh? You carry trailer, bringing a.
Somebody no, I have to cut. Somebody, hello. Somebody's this line is jamming. Yeah, go ahead. The person on the ordinary direct line, you can go ahead.
Okay, you see myself.
Okay, where are you calling from?
Going from Ireland.
Okay. Speak a little bit louder, please. Let me check this our
Okay,
bro. Okay, go ahead. Just go ahead.
okay, go ahead. Okay, I'm man.
Brother, can you cut and call back again, please? Just cut and call back again because the line get jammed. Just call and cut and call back again. I will take your call. Yeah.
Iniesta in Barcelona when they are playing. Everybody know they are from Catalan.
Wait, brother. Let me call you back. Let me call you back. Yeah.
Our
Now you can
Is
speak. Go
it
ahead.
better now?
It's better now. It's coming out clearly.
Okay, okay. I think, I think I heard it, the topic you are treating.
Yeah.
Uh, it is very, very shameful that we have leaders in Igbo land. When I mean leaders, I don't mean all the, I don't mean even the governors. Really. I mean the both religious, bishops, priests, clergymen. It is very, very shameful that Nnamdi that place. Why all the people who have committed more than him are working freely. Only go of the Bohol that down this the other day. That's for me cases. We Bohol it is self-determination. Nnamdi Kanu is Biafrans want. Self-determination is not a grant. The Bohol is there. No other is there. There is one bandit, one terrorist from north. They have released him. They are working freely. What have Igbos done in that country? When I look at this thing, I become ashamed of Igbos. I think I will attribute this to this all the Igbo leaders. They have let us down. In short, the way
Your line is cutting. Your line is cutting. I don't think people are hearing you very clearly. Even I'm struggling to hear you. No, the line is very bad. This line is very bad.
all the very bad.
Very, very bad. It's cutting. Keep on
And
cutting.
then they,
No, no. Let me. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is essence, why ever all these are noise they suspect? Why is president who recommended this avoid
No, no, no. The issue, okay, because many viewers I don't think viewers are not hearing, but I can hear you little. But let me answer you. The issue of who recommended Aloy Rejimako came into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by blackmailing. Underline that language. He used blackmailing to push Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the son, Mike Ezekome, out of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they know it that someone that is being locked up somewhere does not have that much access to the truthful information. So they keep on blackmailing. It get to the point Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a human being. He began to understand, begin to believe maybe what they said, which made him, as a human being he is, it's okay. He give them relief and face Aloy Ejimako, according to the promises Aloy Ejimako made, and the people he lied that he have met with, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, okay, if you can do it, the most important thing, let me come out from here. Then that is how he came into the picture. But never know that even when he goes there to tell the lies to the media, you know, but he never knew why they asked him that question about the guy somewhere in Finland. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu urged him to keep relationship with him, to keep him this until that is the exactly many things that is among the things that Lolo went there to clear, to ask from the husband. I think, and the husband cleared the air. No, he have never said a such thing to anybody. He even asked, who is the person, who is the guy that he will ask somebody to keep? He said, who is him? Who knows him?
That enough.
So that thing provoke Aloy. Because one, Aloy have discovered that all the lie he lied to the man have discovered him. If you watch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see how he reacted in court against Aloy. He said, shut up, sit down. That is anger reaction. When somebody have done evil against you, there's a way. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man of it's a man of wisdom. So he reacted. So that is when he went back, tried to return Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to their initial condition of denying that, so that this guy that is guy that is working with, because already Aloy now is fully with Nigeria against IPOP and against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that is why he went back to see how they will trigger insecurity again in the land, because December is coming. And many of our people have yet to the call of IPOB to bring back their businesses home. So their problem is that they don't want this thing to be achieved. They don't want this thing to be achieved. But this time around, it's going to backfire on them. It's going to backfire on them. Because I don't think IPOB will show them any mess again.
That national will not break my God. There's no. But another person for it,
Go ahead. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you again. I am not hearing you again. I don't know your location. Maybe you are moving around. That is why sometimes it gets cleared, sometimes it ceases. I'm not hearing echo from your side. I can't hear. I can't hear you. I can't hear. Maybe you call back. I can't hear. I can't hear you at all. The thing is very deep, 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 deep. Okay. So these are the things we are talking. We know their strategy. We know their strategy. You say in this.
Mazi Lionman.
Now it's coming out.
It's here now.
Yeah.
So my next question is that question don't IPO that equate the removal of alloy and okay. It's not done for IPO that and away that the start the system of
Okay. Let me.
because this
Okay. Let me. If I can. If let me repeat. Maybe if I get your question very well. He said, "Does IPOB have the power to remove
leadership, yes.
alloyed and bring another legal representative to Mazi Lionman?"
Exactly.
Well, IPOB is an institution being established by Mazi Lionman as a leader of that institution. And in that case, Mazi Lionman is an institutional figure, not a family figure. One, before Alod Ejimako removed uh, um, San Mike Ezokome and Baristefane Jofo through blackmailing, he made it very clear that he is the family lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi. And in that, yeah, and in that regard, Baristefane Jofo remained the IPOB lawyer.
Lawyer.
Do you understand me now? But Stefan Ejiofor
Yes.
remained the institutional lawyer for IPOB as an institution. While the family lawyer tried to push Mazi Nnamdi out of institution and to make him a family figure. Let me tell you, I want to open the eyes of Biafrans through this question you ask now. Because if you ask something, I will use that opportunity to analyze it to you so that you yourself that ask the question will understand the game. You know, government can never speak to individual, and the family. You cannot in terms of government. Family is an individual, and there is no time
Yeah.
government can speak or negotiate or sit sit around table with an individual. No, government is bigger than individual. But government is not bigger than institution because institution is equally government. So government to government is speaking. Do you see the game?
That is why we
Yes. Now, no, wait. Listen very careful. Do you see the game? Now, the game here is help us remove him from institution, make him a family figure, reduce him to an individual. Then we will do whatever we want to do to him. Because if he remain an institutional figure, we can never do anything against him. In as much that he is not. Wait, I'm coming. I am going to land to the answer. So in this regard now, IPOB leadership have given enough chance for them to come out very clearly. If the leadership are posting something, read it and grab meaning and don't that know the step they are about to take. There is something that Mazi Lionman posted one certain time. He said, all their lies has come to an end. Do you see that post?
Yeah, I have been they posted it to me because
Okay. All their lies has come to an end. And one certain time ago, he said, sometime allow them to come out very clear so that everybody will now see them. Because when you prevent them on time, there are people who are blockhead. They will not understand. They will say, "Oh, why did you block him? Why did you attack him on time? If you couldn't have attacked him, maybe you could have done something." That's why he made that post and said, "Allow them to come out very clear so that everybody will see who they are." Now, Biafrans have seen who Alod is. They have seen where they are going to. They will see everything they are planning has been exposed. So it is left for the leadership now to sweep into action and say, stop. Enough is enough. I get out.
yeah, that
On the line language, he left for the leadership to say, now stop, get out. We don't want to see anywhere near, and they will make it as an order.
because
We don't want to
this
see you
always
anywhere near this person again. Go.
yeah, this always help of the people, people of the help of allow it they
Nobody.
use him as exactly what you said, they use him as a calculator. Foreign Nnamdi that is so that they not have but this is family lawyer. Then and as they were doing that they were assigning so I've seen our way from POS head of country one he has no reserve of their country has no reserve of their admission. I mean I'm going to be the psychopath and of course that man has been forward still that he has been a psychopath. He's not a guy that is struggle at all. He was addressed in the hospital, in the book, days of man, not that man is coming there now.
You
How
are your call have totally ceased. Let me cut you so that others can cut so that we round up. Let me cut because your line I don't know the location. The location is very
okay,
sometimes it will come, it will go. Now it have gone. It's not coming out again. People are not even hearing you. I'm the only one struggling to hear you, which is not good. Thank you, brother. Later. Okay, this program has come to an end in this regard, and I think um, we'll find another day to come on this issue, and we keep on educating our people concerning um, what is playing. Like today, we have reviewed the strategies of especially Mr. Lord Ejimako concerning Mazi Lionman Kanu. And now that many people are speaking up, say look at the purpose where he was recruited, and thank God their mission has failed. And I think it's time to for him to take step and move and go and enjoy whatever they have paid him for that, and tell them that the mission is difficult to achieve because IPOBs are very intelligent and they are everywhere. Thank you, and God bless you, Biafrans. Uh, enjoy your weekend. Weekend have kick up. So be wise there and play safe in whatever you do. From me, from here, I've called it an end to this very program today. Thank you very much. Our engineers on background, please, thank you all for your great job and your time. God bless you all.